Okay, is this on? Hey, this is talking about the THarv Eker money jars. Let's see if I can focus in on this a little bit. So I don't know if you can tell, but I started in February of 2018. And I took some pictures off of one phone and put it on this one so I could see them. I don't know if you can see that or not. But anyway, the thing was, you're supposed to have this big money magnet one here in the future. See, it started out as an envelope. And I used to have a jar, something like the peanut butter jar or something. And now I have this big jar. And then my play, my LTSS, long-term savings and spending. Donation. I was trying to figure out how to do 10% in case I get back to doing that again. I used to a long time ago. I was trying to do the 5% and hand that out to people sometimes, or things that I could find, donate where I could. Education. Sometimes I would take the education, and I needed the education so bad that I would pull it out of some of the other things to get what I could to take my courses. And I also tried to have an emergency fund that Ramsey talks about. See that right there? Tried to have $1,000 in there, and I just could never do it. So I tried to put something in there. But the THarv Eker got me doing simple little things to make it work. Basically 10% in everything, except for your necessities. Your necessities might be, I found out later, it says 55%, but it could be 40 to 60 depending on where you are. I mean, after a while, maybe making a lot of money. So anyway, you see the representation here. See that? That's like 10%. But the funny thing is, here it is a little more than a year later. And this is kind of symbolic because I made so much money the bank didn't want me to take all the money out at once, and they got freaked out or whatever. So imagine that being a $1,000 bill. Can you imagine that? Imagine that being a $1,000 bill. That's more like what's going on. So now I can make sure I have $1,000 in there. And I guess I would, if you need an emergency fund, I guess you're supposed to pull it out of the necessities or something and eat less or whatever you have to do. I was trying to figure that out. If you do taxes, if you don't get paid, if they don't take the taxes out, you're supposed to take out like 20%. And I'm messing around with that a little bit because I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But so I thought this and maybe part of this would come out of pre-managed money. So anyways, this is just kind of the idea. If you can imagine that all times 10, that's kind of where I am now. So thank you, THarv Eker. This is Corey. Appreciate you trying to help me with didn't even know it probably, but you helped me try and manage my money, and I've gotten a lot better at it. Put money in into the education. That was very important to me, and it helped me get where I am now, and I am still learning and growing. Thanks, bye.